In today's video, we're going to take a look at how to create and edit your own forms in Jonas Activity Management. So first, let's go to System Administration up at the very top, and then you should see a Forms button right below there. If you don't see it in your top toolbar, you can go over to the left-hand side under the Activity Setups, and then the Form Designer, and there should be a Forms button right there. Either one of those buttons work. And when you go into there, you should see a big long list of all the different forms that we have in the entire system. So in the Look For field, I'm going to look for the form that I want to edit. For my purposes today, we'll take a look at the event orders. And then in here, these are all the templates that are already preloaded into Jonas. So ideally, you would have looked through this list already and found a template that you like the best. For me, I like this column width increase on the left event order. So I'm going to go ahead and create a duplicate of this one and then edit it for my club specifically. So to create a duplicate, I'm just going to click on that form and then hit the duplicate button. And now I can see, as per this bit of text right here, now this is a duplicate record. So I'm going to change the name of this form to make it for my club specifically. Okay, you can name it whatever you'd like. Once you do that, click the Save button. And now for this new event order that we just duplicated, we're going to go into the Advanced Form Designer. Once you're in here, you can change a few things around. First thing is in the top left, of course, you're going to want to get rid of the Jonas logo and put your club logo. So to switch out the logos, just double click on the current logo. And then through your computer, through your files, you can choose your logo for your club, and it will be brought in there automatically. Now you can click into the middle of this logo if you want to move it around, or click on the edge of it and change the size. Once you've moved around a little bit, you can click the preview button up on the top left, right there, and this will bring up a little preview of this form. So to me, the placement of that logo looks just fine. So I'm going to exit out of here. And then if we scroll down a little bit, there is a text box at the bottom of this form right here. And if I want to change anything in this text box, I can just double click on that and it'll bring up the text editor. So you can change anything you'd like in here. Once that looks okay, you can click the Save button at the top of the screen right there, and that will save all the changes you've made to this form. And then there's just one more thing to double check. If you look under the special parameters, there's a section here if you want to include your facility layouts. Now this is specific to the event management module. There may be other things for the module and the form that you're editing. Once you've created and edited your form, now we can set that as our default event order. So for this specific form, we're going to go into the event management tab, and then we're going to click on the event settings. Under the event settings, we can go to the forms tab, and then here are all our standard forms. So for the event order option, I'm going to look in the drop down there, and I should see my club's specific event order right there. Now once I click save, it'll save all these forms, and that will be my default event order. Now let's take a quick look at how to set your default forms for all the other JAM modules. For Health and Spa, we can go into the Health and Spa tab and go into the Spa settings. And then under here, we can go into the Notifications tab. And there's a couple other tabs in there, but here is where you can set your default forms. Under the Court Booking module, you can go into the Court settings. And then in here, there's a Notification tab. And when you click on there, there are a couple other tabs, but this is where you can set your standard forms. Under the Class Scheduling module, you can go under the Class settings. And then in here, you can go under Notifications and set the form you'd like for your notifications. And lastly, for dining reservations, we can go under the Dining Reservations tab, click on the Dining settings, and then in here under Notifications, you can set what form you want to be standard for your notifications.